Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I'm Exorph, and we have a new visitor here in Firelink Shrine. I can't quite tell from here, but is it the knight that was supposed to protect the would-be firekeeper? It is, totally.
Ah, I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
That's not very nice.
This place is a cesspool of dod couldn't hope for better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Huh. You're like sworn to protect her, but for some reason you're kind of an asshole to her.
This place couldn't.
Alright. Let's see if we should probably make the rounds here, see if anyone has anything new to say. You seem like you should have something new to say since we followed your advice on how to get to the Abyss Watchers.
You offed the Lords of Cinder, the Undead Legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones.
Oh, you were wondering about that too?
I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward?
Well, they're gonna burn anyway, so...
I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
Huh, suddenly he cares about them. Farron Ring.
I pity the sorry souls.
That it? Not gonna tell me about how to progress further, since that's been your main purpose so far? Has anything changed with their throne now? Now that I've Watchers of the Abyss. Can we like place? Offer Cinders of the Lord. Okay. Huh, yes, they're skulls. It's interesting that there are so many of them. I mean, I guess it's similar to the Four Kings in Dark Souls 1 that also shared a single piece of a Lord Soul, I believe. Because Lord Gwyn split his soul up or something like that between them and Seath the Scaleless. Do you have anything to say now that your guardian is back?
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask.
I really want to hear the tale about you and that knight.
You know, in my home of Carim, I was a nun. I would be though to, but if I... Oh, terribly.
Nope, nothing new here. Maybe we should actually try to get our faith up a bit so we can start learning med heal. Or heal. Any heal. Except the one I have now. That could be a good place to put two of our next levels. Let's just buy that.
Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do now is to check out the stock of the transposing guy. I really need to learn his name. It's I keep forgetting it. I think it's something on E.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day so.
No, Ludleth. Nothing on E. But there is an E in the name. A boulder heap, that's new. That's from the Stray Demon. Which feels like a really weird spell to be able to cast. Art of a Stray Demon of Stifled Flame. Spews a boulder from one's mouth. Yeah, sure. The boulder is heavy but shatters easily. Wolf's Knight Greatsword. Greatsword of a Knight tainted by the dark of the Abyss, and Master of the Wolf's Blood of Farron. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watchers, and his sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. So this is probably Artoria's sword then, right? And the Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watchers, so I'm assuming that's Artoria's. Farron Greatsword. Oh, cool. So we can choose between the sword that the Abyss Watchers have, that have that little knife as a sidearm, or the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. That's kind of awesome. A cool choice to have to make. Greatsword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the greatsword is held in the right. A unique technique that was synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes, in the manner of wolves hunting prey. Deflect an attack when timed properly and follow up with a critical hit. Executed with the dagger, so guessing you have to two-hand it for that to work. Yeah, that seems kind of awesome. How is it on skills? It scales more with dexterity, but I'm feeling like this is probably a quality weapon rather than a pure dexterity weapon. And this is like the other way around. So unfortunately, probably nothing that I will go for. If I go for one of them, it's probably going to be the Farron Greatsword. Yeah, this one is interesting. Havel's Ring. Havel's Ring in Dark Souls 1 was a really good ring that allowed you to carry a lot more armor and stuff than you could without it. A ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements? Sorry. No idea what that word is. Accoutrements. Increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. But yeah, this definitely seems awesome. If I have to choose between this pyromancy and the ring, that's kind of a given that I'll go with Havel's Ring. And between these two, I'm feeling the Farron Greatsword more than the other one. So.
Ah, most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord Slayer?
Finally, someone has something new to say.
Kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms. For as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou hast helped these poor lords along their rightful path.
It seems like they should have really just come here on their own, but I guess not.
Ah, move and oh, in now.
Cool. I will go for some leveling up now, I believe. Oh right, we need to check out that ring that we were given. Farron Ring. A ring given to Undead Legion of Farron. Reduces skill FP consumption. Oh! The Abyss Watchers, for their hunting, required a sword technique that went beyond any existing art. Wolf's Blood provided just that, and this ring further extends the effect. Huh. That could actually be pretty nice for healing and such, so maybe we'll wear that for a bit. I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe we should either go for boost, probably boost miracle rather than shorten spellcasting time for now. So that gives us some better use of our spells. And now it's time to level up.
Welcome home,
Alright, so first of all, vigor up 1, so you get a little bit more health still. I kind of want to keep it at about 3/4 of dexterity and endurance. We're going up to attunement 14 just to get some extra attunement slots and some more FP as well. And then faith for the new healing spell. Now, then also we're going for endurance to pair that up with dexterity. Yeah, that's it. That's a lot of levels in one go, but I'm pretty glad. Okay, so yeah, I believe that's it for this place. I don't want to head onward in the same direction that we that opened up for us when we defeated that boss. I want to take on the Cathedral of the Deep first. But first of all, I want to actually, the first thing I want to do, because this has been bothering me a bit, is head back here and grab this very obvious item that I somehow missed. Notched whip. Huh. How would that feel to use? I kind of want to try that out actually. Probably not, but I'm assuming it... oh, that was not what I wanted to do. A whip with thorny spikes that shred skin, causing heavy bleeding. The cleansing chapel uses whips such as these in order to produce the drops and puddles to wipe clean during its rituals. They produce the drops and puddles to wipe clean during its rituals. I'm not sure I understand that. Do they produce blood and clean in the blood and cleanse themselves in the blood? Or do they produce blood in order to have something to clean up? But actually I want to head back, get this back and running, and this puts us way above our limit though, so let's go back to rocking the Farron gear, or not the Farron, the Mira gear. That's much better. So, attuning some spells as well. Definitely heal at least. And then we are heading back to Lothric because I want to check out the elevator leading down to the lower cells where there's supposed to be a Darkwraith. A surviving Darkwraith. But I'm very curious about what that means, seeing how we encountered Darkwraith in Farron Keep already. So it's not like there's just the only Darkwraith alive. It's a weird feeling this sword has. It's quite slow in its wind-up, but then it does these really weird little swirls when you swing it, which I'm really enjoying. I suppose you can jump down on top of the enemy from here. No, you can't. Let's go down this way instead. Whoa. Almost got hit there. I'm not used to have to dodge now, I guess. Oh. Should probably start to learn how to use these skills as well. I wanna... Yeah, I get it. Want to get the proper heal up. So, heading down this elevator, which I've been curious about for quite some time now. Probably be on the lookout for some ledges to jump up on top of. And something below. Oh, there is just... Is that just a Darkwraith? Yeah, probably, but I'm not sure I can take a Darkwraith with this weapon, but I guess that's worth a shot. I mean, if this is just a normal Darkwraith, then that's it. There's nothing else here. That's kind of underwhelming. I was expecting something much grander. Right, so. Yeah, still gotta be real fucking careful here. But yeah, that's nothing. But we got the Red Eye Orb, which is interesting. I've never had a proper Red Eye Orb, I don't think, in these games. I always just have a couple of cracked one and never used them. Maybe this is the time we actually try them. Just to annoy some some weaker players, because I'll never defeat a proper PvPer. Defeat the hosts of embers of the world you have invaded to gain the strength of fire. The Red Eye Orb is rooted in a tiny land swallowed by darkness long ago. Some choose to put the orb to other uses. To embark on this path, enter the service of Rosaria and the Cathedral of the Deep. So what are those other uses? We really need to figure that out. That's interesting. But is that it? I'm honestly a bit disappointed. This held the promise of like a whole different little section, I felt. Which, I mean, I don't know where I got that from, but it just felt that way. Similar to how the whole bell tower atop the Firelink Shrine felt like it would have something more for me than it had. Though that had a lot of cool lore to it, so I don't mind that at all. But it felt like, oh, this is the one surviving Darkwraith and stuff like that. So I kind of assumed it would be something cooler. Right, so I believe we're going to head onward into the Cathedral of the Deep. Which I guess is good then that we got this Red Eye Orb and can possibly embark on some other path than just to invade people and bother them. But first of all, I really want to take care of a item that I've missed for way too long now. Right, so that was just some souls. Not that important, but I've been bothered by the fact that I missed it for a pretty long time now. You guys kind of beat me through the wall. That's not very nice. Yeah, so we're just heading back to the bonfire. Right, I'm back once again to the Cathedral of Blue. Or rather, the Cleansing Chapel. And into that weird zombie area. I have no idea what's going to be waiting for us in there. Well, I do actually. I've seen the zombies, so that's not quite right. Why are you always here? Crush. That's great. We can probably ignore you guys. And perhaps we should just be running through this area. I have no idea how to deal with this. But, okay, I'm already a bit lost here. That's probably not good. Don't hit too hard though, so I'm guessing the problem is that they're come in large numbers. Oh, I want that Astora Greatsword. We'll check out the lore on that later. You don't seem too bothered by me, I guess. That's kind of cool, I guess. Huh. Alright, let's see where we end up. Jumping down here. Hosts of Embers. What? Oh no. Birch. What kind of a name is Birch? Where is he though? Whoa! I do not know. Huh. Don't like not knowing. But let's jump down here. Fading Soul. Executioner's Greatsword. Oh! Yeah, I'm hoping I don't miss out on too much stuff here. But this is quite tricky to keep track of everything. Especially now that I'm feeling like there might be an invader somewhere, and I don't know where. Oh, that's where we were, I guess. Okay, I think we might have seen everything here. Let's gonna keep on running around, I guess. Making these rounds. Or maybe not. Oh, I did not mean to actually... Whoa, whoa, okay. Well, at least it's not that bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like that you can get quite entangled in them. But, alright. Guess this is some sort of progress. Huh. You look like you would be a, one of those, double weird guys. Well, I guess not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you are. You are quite the creatures. Oh, and this led nowhere, except for a separate way back to this leech place. It's a bit disappointing. I guess it might be some sort of shortcut. If you jump down over there or something like that. Ah, I was worried that would happen. Yeah, you need to really attack them quickly. I'm guessing it's like the black stuff. Jesus, I'm rolling out of here. You can't stop me. Do I have leeches on me now? I totally have leeches on me now, don't I? So can I equip a torch to get rid of them? Yeah, you can. That's cool, I guess. But now I'm slow rolling, of course. Well, let's get rid of this for a while then. Yeah, you were totally going to explode on me, weren't you? I'm glad you didn't. Something sneaking up on me? Huh. You've been waiting for me over here? That's not very nice. What? Why? What? Oh, I'm just trying to get it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess you won. Invader. Was he like trying to help me or something? Huh. Yeah, that was just poorly played by me. I should have been able to handle that. Right, so I feel like that's probably a case of running through that whole area. Shouldn't be that much of a problem getting back. And hopefully I can avoid getting invaded this time. Now where is the quickest path? I don't suppose you can like run down here and get onto... No. That was a terrible idea. Yeah, I think this is where we want to go. So yeah, it was a shortcut. So there was a purpose to having that place be a bit weird. Nice. Alright. Yeah, this feels like a normal enemy. I shouldn't have that much trouble with it. I sure wouldn't mind if we could get a better idea of where we are supposed to go relatively to where we are. Another White Birch, I guess. Oh, is that another person shooting fucking arrows at the birch? Coming from up there somewhere. Okay, we need to take a look at that, I guess. Oh, nice. Nice. Probably not pick too many items up around here while that guy is still shooting. Which I guess he stopped doing now. I'm kind of waiting. Huh. Alright. If you say so. Maybe we should take a look at what sort of things await us over there before we run over there and make any rash movements. Maybe we'll head up there and see if there's a bonfire up there as well. That wouldn't be that unlikely. There's also this little place. A little small building next to a big building. Feeling very Dark Souls 1-ish with the place where you would find the smith. Though, not sure it's intentional at all. Where were the arrows coming from? I'm a bit clueless as to that. It seems like they would be coming from here somewhere. Huh. And perhaps that right atop this little building. That could be it, but I doubt it. Could this be a rare? Definitely. Curse Ward Greatshield. Definitely checking that out. Greatshield given to those who resisted the curse long ago. Doesn't this look a bit like the Pursuer's shield from Dark Souls 1? No, Dark Souls 2 I mean. Far too heavy for any ordinary person. Perhaps it signifies the foolishness of resisting the curse. And yet, those who bear the weight of this shield will not find its protections against curses wanting. Okay. If we ever encounter curses and we have totally respect our character as a strength build, then sure. We're a flyer. What sort of liar? Huh. Yeah, these are curious. They remind me of the other statues that we saw in before the tree boss. We kick this down. I'm feeling like this might have been a shortcut actually. Because I think I've been down there when I first saw these statues. We should probably descend and check it out. Not a huge shortcut by any means, but it is a shortcut. And then the weird leeches should be down there. Alright, cool. Oh, please don't shoot leeches at me. Alright, but we are going to be ending this episode here. So if you enjoyed watching it, then please leave a like, subscribe for more videos every week. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Dark Souls 3. Bye bye!